Definitely no, that's fine.
Okay. Good. Okay, you didn't really have anybody behind you. We're chilling.
You want to what?
I thought someone was already on the back post, so I was gonna say we challenge that a little bit sooner. Alright. So you're two here, right, factions?
Yeah, I was trying to get in a better position.
Are you getting in a better position or are you dodging a demo?
Trying to remember on this one.
Yeah, this is kind of like a weird
Oh, that's that
turnaround.
weird. Yeah, that was a.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like he was coming for me, so I turned thinking, and then I went up, and then we got in a straight line like a dummy. And then Purple was like, wait, we're getting in a straight line, guys. And that's what happened right there.
Nice. Like the touch here. Okay, either. So Purple, you make the touch here. Like, I don't know who calmed this, but either Purple or Factions needs to turn and pressure this ball because somebody needs to be on the ball at all times. Honestly, since you're a little bit closer and your car is facing somewhat that you can challenge, I would say it'd have to be you, Factions, just to keep pressure on the ball.
Yeah, I think first game we had bad comms on a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And I think I was very ball chasey. I think game 1 and 2, and then relaxed on game 3 finally.
Well, I don't blame you for being ball chasey, Factions, for game 1 and 2, because we know the issues with that we're.
No, I'm talking about with Purple. Game 1 and 2 with Purple.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in general.
No. I got extremely ball chasey because he had no warm up or anything, so for some reason I thought I was going to take it all on myself, and so I put myself in a lot of bad spots where I honestly hurt us more than anything.
It's a good 50. Okay, we got a 2-man.
I don't remember what I was doing here. What did I do here? Oh, wait. Nobody calmed this.
So, essentially, this should be your ball, Factions. So, remember the triangle that we talked about?
Yeah.
So, like, are you the 2 or 3 here?
Technically I was 3 until you hit that ball, and now I'm 2.
Right, and a ball that comes to the right side, for usually the 3-man's right behind the ball. If it comes that side, that's the guy that wants to challenge, and then Purple's going to stay there, and J-Bit's going to rotate out. Because Purple doesn't have an angle to hit anything here. That's the only problem with this. Like, it's the hardest touch. The best thing he could probably do is get it back in front of the net, but, like, the guy over here on the side is probably going to go for this, so this is going to be a double commit almost every time. Okay. Nice control. Nice, you take it across. Okay. A weird jump. Great touch. Yeah, this is just a miscomm.
Yeah, it was.
You have the same problem I have, right? We don't need to air roll 900 times for no reason. I'm literally working on that personally. All it does is create mishits. Even though this kind of got squished, you weren't going to get much on this. But I get it. I know I do it, and I keep doing it, and it pisses me off every time I watch my replay. For no reason at all. Ooh.
Am I the only one that the picture goes all wacky?
It's your, it's the update for your graphics card.
Is it doing that for everybody?
It's doing it for me right now as well.
Did it for me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they said the only way to do is like revert back to an old update, and I don't know how to do that. So.
You gotta go into the system in your internet and find it.
Okay.
And then re-download it. It's annoying stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying stuff.
Lucky enough, it eventually goes away and fixes itself.
Yeah, we care.
This is
Just talk
need to
about
put
it,
a little bit
would
more
you?
Patience on. Either go really quick or you be patient and play the shooter here, Purple. There's 2 ways to attack that.
Purple too.
I know, but he's gonna watch this recording on YouTube.
Oh.
So this is a tough one, but like we either go super early on this and hit it on the backboard because you got both guys coming back, or we just play super patiently deeper in the net and then we make a play as soon as Terms go, because Terms gonna be the guy to hit this, and if it's me, I'm probably just gonna wait and play Terms car and get a 50. So that's just a really tough pre-jump. It's not an easy save either way, though. Okay. You cheat here, purple. On this right here, whoever's in the middle of this V cheats. The one furthest away from the ball that's not doing the kickoff goes back and gets boost. But somebody's got to cheat here. Oh, that's tough. Nice. Beautiful. That was pretty good. So, if I'm purple, like you know, you said the comms were kind of off, right? If this is
Yeah, they
B
were.
and you're playing 2, I'm letting him stay on this ball unless he specifically said I don't have any boost, which he didn't. But the fact that he's still going for this, you want to be sitting middle for this pass versus playing the same ball in the same corner. You want to be the outlet here. Let him stay on it. We never want to have 2 people in the same zone. That's good. We'll steal.
Yeah, I noticed I was in this wrong spot. That's why I instantly went down and went for the demo.
Yeah,
That's
somebody.
why I did that.
You have nobody playing 2 here. We're going back for boost, and then J-Bid's not coming up. But realistically, even though you didn't have anybody, you didn't know until you turn around. Once you get this demo, keep coming through the goal. So you can get him. I would honestly rather go for Prince personally, but you wanted to get this guy off the ball, but you want to hit this demo and then rotate out and get your pads. Even if you get this, you can turn around and come through here. You're probably going to make him react because you just killed one of his teammates, and come here and somebody should be pressuring the ball over there versus turning ball side. Because if somebody was where they were supposed to be, this would have been a double commit again. Nice. That's on for it. Nice. Purple. Beautiful. What a shot. That was a really good shot. Demo.
Oh, this is dumb of me doing that.
You have
Yeah,
a
that was
really bad
risky.
habit of this. You always want to take it wall.
Well, I meant to drop it, and I got it too far on my car for me to be able to do anything, and then J-Bid it reacted because I didn't have it on the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I would have touched it there and dropped it onto the ground, I would have had a low 50. Then J-Bid would have had a good clear.
Yep.
But I kept it in the air.
Yeah. That's a tough situation. You had this moment when the ball came off your cam for a second. So it was really hard read. I think it was right after this. So like you get your little pads right here, you come off just for a second. It gets banged at you. Like that's really tough. Now that you're in ALJ bid, you're gonna need to just start going for these a little bit sooner. Like I'm gonna probably, you know that this is about to be a 50, right? So I'm jumping at this, like, and playing the bounce, and I'm also looking at Mercury's car, what angle he's at. So I'm gonna play his angle and try to get a 50 here. Like this is a tough ball. You do get a piece of it, just a little late to it. Nice. That's tough. I'm not gonna follow you for that. Okay, purple should be going there. Nice. So at this point right here, factions, I'm leaking left, like left boost. I'm letting him know that I have open space over here because Mercury's car is pointed inwards, right? JBid has a free pass to you versus hitting it up the middle because our lead man's going to be on the left side. So this needs to be a passing situation. So let him know for that, or JBid, you need to communicate, hey, I'm gonna dot you on the left right here. And then we have like a really good fast break going here because Mercury's kind of screwed. But as soon as we hit this there, we've just gave possession away. We want to possess that as much as possible.
Oh.
Nice. Way to go. You forced him. Nice. See how you played this, factions? This is good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you'll go for these and double commit. Like this is perfect positioning as 2-man, and you're here for anything that gets saved. That's really good. That's a good shot by purple as well. What am I gonna say here?
Always boost.
Nope.
Oh, I meant to go right. I was supposed to go right there.
Yes.
Yep. I remember that now.
Yep.
You see, I hesitated too.
Yeah, it's okay.
I was like, wait a minute. I think I know her. I think I did something wrong there.
Nice. I like that you try to control that versus making a hit. Okay, this is good. Perfect. Good rotation. Purple's there. Nice. You kind of wait. Yeah. Since you're gonna wait, like just being here, like you made the right decision, just a little bit here. Like I know you want to play wall a lot, but it's a lot easier to play this angle if I'm chilling right here. You made the decision to wait. So just make your life easier, right? Like if he bangs this, I can also guard a shot if he shoots it, but he's probably not gonna make that. But anything that comes off this backboard, I have a perfect angle now, right here.
Yep.
And in all fairness, I'm not near as good on the backboard as you are, so it's a little philosophy difference, but I do think it's easier either way. A little double.
I wish I had more boost. I only had 10 left after I did this hit right here.
Let's see who your 2-man is. So since you were low boost, it would have probably been better just to slow down a little bit. A lot of times when I get up here and I have the same problem, like I'm sitting with 20 boosts, right? Or 30, hell even 40. Like you don't have enough, like unless you're shooting this, which we don't want to take this shot right here because we're on a fast break with numbers. Take your time up here and just collectively hit this ball and then dot J-bid in the mid. That's a much better shot than going for this play right here. Like if you had 100 boosts going for that double tap, I'm all with it. But the better play would have been the pass there.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have got demoed, it would have been a great pass as well, but
Yeah.
that's what my goal was.
Good recognition by J-bid. Nice. See, I'm gonna just assume that you try to pass this to factions, because we don't want to take that shot there. I think that's just a miss hit. J-bid goes for a demo. Nice. You can't go. It's too close to them. Nice. So I know you made this shot. What the hell just happened? Okay. I know you made this shot earlier, but if you put this on their backboard, you got 2 people right on you, right? And Prince is in the air. If you just softly tap this on the backboard, you're probably just going to have a tap in and beat all 3 of these guys right here and buy time for your teammates to go back. So I know you made this exact shot earlier, but this situation is different because they're double committing on you and their back man, I don't know what he's doing. Prince is lost. Get him a map. If you just touch that off their backboard, just something that you can follow up, they're done. And that's an easy goal. You're staying here way too long.
Yeah, I think I even said that.
Yeah.
I was like, I should be gone.
Yeah, it just slows everything down, and then we just have to kind of do circles till it's our turn. Run for it. It's a good pass, though. That's tough. That's a tough one. Okay. Going down the boost path, J-bid. I like it. We're here. Everything was good up into this point, except we just, you know, I don't think he even meant to side flip, but we just front flip that way towards the goal. In factions at this point, you got to trust J-bid to make this save. Even though he missed it, like we just have to trust he makes that. Because if he does save it, which he has the better angle for this, you're going to hit it and pinch it with him. Unless you're trying to pinch it downfield, which maybe that's what you were going for as well.
Thanks, Traxel.
I got you.
So again, we have the same problem, factions. Like we bang these for no reason at all. Like you have 80 boosts, we do not need to heavy touch this and then use the rest of our boost to get there and not be able to do anything with it. So we really want to work on our soft touch on these walls when we have a bunch of boosts so we can make a play and buy time for our teammates to get in position, because this right here just gives them the ball and they're thanking you right now when they were awkward. I do the same thing and it's just not a good habit to have. Way to get out of the way there. You got to be up here, bro. So 2-man has to be close. Like your only job, remember we've talked about this before, JBit, is when you're 1 or 2, your only job is to stay on offense, and if you're 3, your only job is not to get beat. So even though it seems weird being close up here and there's 2 defenders, this needs to be your ball to go for, because you could even 50 this in or beat him to this ball if you're close enough. So we want to make sure that we're there when we're the 2-man. That's the 2-man is the hardest position to play in threes by far. It just is. But the easiest way to navigate it is just to realize your only job as the 2-man is to stay on offense. Then the 3rd man has your back, and you have to trust your teammates to have your back to be able to play that aggressive as the 2. That's unfortunate. Okay.
I jump late right now.
It's just tough. That's a hard ball. It's almost directly above you. Read by purple.
Yeah, there was no comms right here either. After that, there was like 0 comms.
Yeah, I get that, but like one of these guys has it, right? There's just no reason for all 3 of us to be here. JBid is probably going to be the guy that hits it, and purple moves out of the way, and JBid's about to get 100 boost. So honestly, with 15 seconds left, it's better to let JBid work and cook, and you go too, because you have quite a bit of boost here, versus all 3 of us coming to this corner. Now we're awkward and we don't know what's going on. So even if there is no comms, which there always should be comms, just language, like I have 2 guys over there, we should never have 2 people in the same quarter, yet alone our entire team. That's unfortunate. Again, like honestly, like this is literally something I'm working on myself right now. If we just jump up and hit this with the right corner of our car and lean anywhere to the right, we put it in front of their net. Like we have to stop air rolling for no reason. And I'm telling you that we can watch any of my replays. I do the exact same shit, bro. It's just not good. Let's see. 4 1 3s. I'll do 2 3s and 2 2s. I'm trying to go a little bit quicker on this one. Player.
Oh, this is the first one on with purple, I believe.
Nice. You got to turn here. If you're going to play ball side like this, which I don't like rotating that way, you need to turn it. And even if you can't make a play on this ball, you turning on this in the wall, they're probably just going to stop pushing you because it looks like you have them dusted. So right here, like you already got a guy in the net. Like you need to turn and make a play there. Would it be there though, JBid? What we talked about earlier, you weren't here? Like, you're here this time. This is fine. This is where you should be as 2-man, so good job here. The 50 didn't go your way, but that's where you need to be.
And I missed the bump. If I would hit the bump, he would have scored.
Alright, so peep this, right? JBid gets beat, right? Purple's like a long shot to, he's on the other side of the field. You going for this mid boost takes a lot more time than you going straight down this middle path. Like, we're in trouble right here. So we need to recognize that we're in trouble. They're on a fast break. JBid just got beat. Purple's not even in position. I'm honestly going here. And at this point, if Purple has me beat to this save, I'm going back post. But it's a very good chance that I beat him because you're fast. You're faster than a lot of players that you might be the needed one to do that, to make this play here. But you need to go down this boost path versus going wide here because it's just going to take a lot of time. If it was a normal rotation, we're on offense, that's fine. But like when we're in trouble, we need to get back immediately. And honestly, had you rotated that way, you'd have had an easy save.
Yeah. I would have. I got awkward.
It's all good. Alright. This right here, I talked about this earlier, but whoever's in the middle of this V is the guy that cheats. So keep that in mind. That's tough. Oh my god! That is a series of unfortunate events right there, bro. Oh my god. That is tough. Yeek. Yeek.
I tried to flip out of the way too. I was like, no.
That is unfortunate, bro. Good save, though. Good save. So, like, I have J-Bit and Purple over there. Like, I'm going to assume that one of them are going for that.
Okay.
But again, that's just a comm issue. The most important thing in threes is I have ball and making the call of I'm 2 or I'm 3. Like, that makes everything else run smoother. Those are the two most important calls in pretty much all of it. It's not just threes. It's very important. The moment that we're going to go, I'm going, or I have ball, lets the other guy know not to go, and you're not going to have near as many double commits. So we really need to work on that. That's just a tough touch. It's unfortunate.
It was.
Yeah, it's a really hard play. Who cheats here? Let's see. This is... Now, some people do it this way too. Like, Caliber likes doing this, so the second man going for boost. But as long as somebody cheats here between J-Bid and Purple, I don't care. So if y'all want to do it this way, this works as well. Is this how ML does it, Shrax? Who cheats here in ML?
Back guy.
That guy?
Wait,
Okay.
no, not back guy. J-Bid would.
Okay.
Sorry. Brain looked at it for a second. I was looking at my other screen for a moment.
I think it's because the back man here is going to get an extra boost pad, right?
So the back guy doesn't cheat. Like, it depends on who you talk to in ML. I know little dude said the back guy would cheat because he'll get extra boosts and going up to the ball. But if you have the back guy cheat, he's slow usually to getting close to the ball if the ball is to stalemate in the middle.
Okay.
So the person in J-Bid spot would cheat almost all the time because it's going to be more of an even matchup because the other side's going to cheat their closer guy too. The person in the far back is going to get boosts, and usually you get boosts behind the person taking kickoff because
Okay.
it's much easier to lose the kickoff to your back side where you came from than to lose it across the field. Because when you lose it across the field, it's much more chance of error of missing the ball and it just goes in your net.
Okay. I really wish I had your kickoff actions, not gonna lie to you. Tough ball for J-Bid, nice. So J-Bid goes and you see Purple is not in position yet, so you really don't want to flip here. I know that you're on 0, like, but if the ball's grounded or it's something that you might be able to double jump to, and a lot of saves you can double jump to, you flipping here allows you no, like, utility to make a play on this shot right here. Also, a problem that I have, flipping too much. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought J-Bit was gonna go, and you see how he went in and then back out, which made me kind of not do my touch, so I kind of just flipped it over, like, oh, I'm panicking now.
Yeah.
It was like an instant panic because I thought he was gonna go,
Yeah, that's fair.
which wasn't calmed.
Yeah. Like, and it's even more important now, bro, because you got 2 new players to the equation that we didn't have before. So we got a lot of adjustments to make with very little time left in the season. So it's always important to calm, but it's even more in y'all's situation because we're still getting used to game styles on both sides of the party that are new. So, but I get it. So I would have probably gone for a bump here. Like, this is really awkward because, like, now you're gonna do the same thing to J-Bid. He doesn't know. He's gonna think that you're getting out or rotating back. Like, At this point right here, when the ball's that high above you, if you're not going for the bump for Term, we just trust JBid to make the save. And Term has not positioned towards the goal to make anything either. So I don't know, that's tough to do on just a turnaround. But we didn't want to do that, and it's just, at this ball, it's okay to say I'm awkward. If you have somebody behind you, you just tell them immediately, I'm awkward, and then your teammate knows to be ready immediately. And he's already ready because he's in position. There's nothing wrong with saying that, because that's going to happen a lot. In the midfield, anything, you're 2, and it's supposed to be your turn to go, but it goes above you. But if you don't call that I'm awkward, the 3 guys are going to wait until you rotate. Okay, that's weird.
That was.
So I would just like chill here, right? And then if it gets banged, like then it's JBid's ball. But you coming back to
Well,
our
I thought
JBid's
he
weird.
was. I thought he was rotating upfield when he's hit that hit was what I was thinking. 'Cause I didn't look. I just did it out of subconsciously. So like when I play with Romeo or Cole or any of them, they're automatically starting to rotate out. So I'm rotating back into post. And
Okay,
that was
but are
another
you 2
common
or
thing
3
where
here?
usually
Who should be 2
right
here?
currently it would be me because I'm still in midfield.
Right, and we're turned towards our net. Like we didn't know
Yeah.
that Purple didn't get a. We didn't know he had a miss hit yet. So like we want to be here for the pass, and then if it goes over us or we're awkward again, it's JBid's ball, and then we rotate behind him.
Yeah.
A little love bump. Since you're here, you're mechanical enough to challenge that ball. You're here already. So if you're here and you're first, it's okay to miss as the first man. So even if you don't hit this, you're going to force him to make a bad touch, or you might beat him and throw their whole team off, the first and 2 man. But if you're here and you got this much boost, you go for that right here. I honestly think you beat him all day to this.
Keep in mind, you don't always have to get a piece of the ball. If you can't get him, take him out. If you can't get the ball, take the player out. Because at least if you take the player out, then your teammates in the back can actually like, okay, the ball's coming down here. I have a much more easy time. I don't have to worry about a shot coming in. If you get the ball, you get the ball.
Yep.
But at least you take pressure away either option. And that's usually where I go for. If I'm missing the ball, I immediately turn to the player to get rid of the player. You don't have to kill him. You just have to stop his momentum towards the ball.
Yeah, a lot of the sometimes it gets confused in 3s that the first man has to make contact at all times, but really what you're doing, a lot in 2s as well, if you're the first man, you're giving the easiest chance and the easiest play for your back teammate by forcing them to do something or beating them. Either way, we get to capitalize on it. So even if you miss him and the ball, you're probably going to make him go high or whiff because this is AL. And a lot of players aren't super good in the air, and you're better than most players in the air. So this has definitely got to be something that you challenge. And again, like you're just staying here, you have 2 people in position to make this play. So like if you turn off this ball, honestly, I'd probably just stay on the backboard and rotate back post in case something high goes. But you doing this makes it very awkward for the 2 people that are already in position to make this play. So you don't want to keep turning in front of them and doing this because it just slows everything down. And the beauty about like if you don't go backboard and you rotate back post, you can a lot of times, right? And especially in AL, they just sit here like sitting ducks, bro. I promise you. Like if awkward ball comes to you here and you're rotating, the second guy is going to be coming right here, and a lot of times they're sitting here saying, please demo me as you rotate back post and get pads. So keep that in mind as well.
And don't just sit there waiting to be demoed, right?
Yes, that as well. Nice. One for it. That's a tough ball. But something I'd like specifically like to see out of you factions is like almost 85% of your offense you want to take to the air. And you are good in the air, but I'd really like to start seeing you develop some of your ground game and control. I have seen you dribble well, and you take 50s well, and you're fast. So try to balance it out a little bit with ground game and air game. Don't just always take it to the air. Because if you take everything to the air, that means you constantly have to have about 100 boost, right?
Yeah.
So if you develop a ground game, like that's something I worked on from the beginning of this season, and it's helped me a lot with my boost management because I'm not taking things in the air, and you're better in the air than I am. You know what I mean? So it just helps your boost and it makes your life easier. And then when you start doing the ground game, they have to respect both parts of it They don't, because if I'm against you, I'm honestly, if I played with you in scrims or anything, I know you're going to the air. So if I'm playing against you, I'm playing a high 50 all day long. That is way too far to be. Okay. Okay, J-Bid came back, so he's Lily. He gets a 50 though. This is good. J-Bid's here. So that's a good 50, purple. Honestly, instead of going back here, I'm just gonna chill. I can even tell J-Bid I'm here, but J-Bid's probably either gonna shoot. This is also a good opportunity for a pass if we just chill here. So us going back here doesn't really help if J-Bid puts it anywhere over their net, or he puts a shot on net and there's a goal that gets saved and it just sits there. Faction's gonna be too far away to get there because technically you're 2 here.
I hated I didn't see that second person back there. Made me so mad.
Yeah.
Because it looked like they were both going the same way, so I tried to hit a low pinch to the corner.
So the other piece of
'Cause-
this, right, is nobody's challenging you. This is now your ball, 100%, and it is 100% free. You could literally catch this thing, or you can do a soft pop and go over and make an aerial play on them because Prince is out of it in terms of sitting a net. So if we hit it to their corner here, they're going to thank us because what's the least threatening part of the field? The corner.
I didn't shoot for corner. I was shooting for low 50, like low corner shot, right there. But I
Okay.
didn't realize he stopped, and then J-Bid hit it. So like,
Gotcha.
we're looking at how fast they were moving. I was like, oh, he won't be able to stop in time. So
Yeah.
my goal was to put it back right or bottom right, and then J-Bid landed on top of the ball, and Prince did notice what I was doing, so he immediately stopped.
Yeah.
So so it was kind of
A soft
what to
touch
do
here with
moment.
how mechanical you are. You close the shooting gap and then you put them in a more awkward spot. If we can close the distance on the goal before we shoot it, our shooting percentage is going to go a lot better. So it's kind of rushed either which, even if you place that perfectly, like it's going to be super rushed. And you also had J-Bid falling, so you actually don't know how he's going to fall on it. So we just really want to take our time and recognize when nobody's challenging us and just take it a little bit slower. Because you'll abuse them if you take your time and control it. Our AL team has a lot of mechanical players, and we need to use that to our best ability.
The only shot there that probably would have been best would have been top, far post, top corner.
Yeah.
That'd probably been like your best opportunity.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Right behind him. We had the vision.
You did, but you didn't rush this one. You didn't go on the wall and make a pop. Like you did take your time a little bit with this. You could have took a little bit more time and caught this. If you catch this ball, purple's already there to go for a demo, right? So he has a bump play opportunity, and you have a flick or a shot or anything that you want to do. If you just want to kind of like always pop it and then play in the air. Another reason developing that ground game would help you a lot. Somebody's got to go here. Okay, we're all flipping to go back, but purple, you're closer, I guess, so you should have turned. And if we're one of these back people, we have to tell the person that's closer, like, hey, can you turn on that for me? Can you turn? Can you challenge? But somebody's got to challenge here. Luckily, he just gives it to you. We're gonna write him a thank you note for him just handing this to you, because that's not
If I would
good.
have slowed it down, I would have had a better position on that as well.
Well, so on this, right, the ball bounced before it got to your car. You actually do a controlled pop here, and you're going to make it awkward for the second man. And this is an opportunity for you to go for a double tap or an aerial play on the net or putting it off their backboard because you just beat one. You got one on the left wall over there, and you have a goalkeeper that's about to shit his pants because he doesn't know what to do here. This
Actually,
is a good.
The second guy is up.
Where the hell did he come from?
That's what I'm saying. He was the third. He was the third guy. He was number 3. He literally jumped as soon as I did this right here.
Okay, well that's just unfortunate. I actually like this air play compared to earlier when I told you to go for a ground play. He shouldn't be challenging that there. That's wild. They're up by 3. If this is a tied ball game, he's not going for that. I promise you. So either way, I stand by. I like that air play that you made versus the couple earlier whatever others in you control. So J-Bid's first. He gets beat. This is 100% purple's ball, right? You need to be
Yep.
sitting back post. You
He
coming? Yeah, but you didn't know that at the time, though, did you? This is you not trusting purple to make this save. Like your full boost, you've already blown past back post, right? Now he just shit flip. So you need to be staying back post just so you can make a play. What if he gets 50'd here and it sits in front of the net? That's your ball to take. We have to trust our teammates to make these plays. If he gets scored on, he gets scored on. But you need to be in your position to follow it up.
It's like a zoo upstairs.
Is it?
Well, there's like
I doubled on the
notified
50. I like the bump opportunity.
He's what?
Cole's like terrified to come inside the house. I had to drag him in from outside.
At this point here, I just turn and go back post factions because J-Bid's already there. You coming to here just makes it weird for J-Bid.
Jesus Christ. Is there someone whose name is Cole down?
That's unfortunate. Like it. You gotta challenge that. So you're 2 here, your only job is to stay on offense. You can beat him to that ball. Get a 50. Or you force him even if he beats you. You have somebody behind you. You go for that all day. Nice touch. Okay. Look at this ground game. Little touch, little controlled pop. Look at that. That's wild, right? This is beautiful. More of this. That was a really good play. Alright, we're gonna do that too, just because I'm running low on time. I've spent a lot of time on this. Let's
I
see
am
here.
so glad you did not do a game that I was in,
Why?
because you would have flamed me so hard because of
Bro,
my issues that I was having.
it ain't about flaming though. Like, there's nobody, even the pros make mistakes, right? And we can't expect to be like a pro. So it's just really like seeing, there's a lot about seeing a replay after the fact because it's hard. You miss a lot of just key things in play. That's why it's so good to go back and look. It's never about flaming anybody, ever. And I
Okay,
can
well,
pull
you
up
would
any of
point-
my replays and allow you to flame me at any time.
you would be pointing out a lot of shit from me because, like, I was having issues.
You do realize he targets me every one of these, right? He does that for a reason.
I didn't
yeah,
just
'cause
target you. You're the only one in the threes
Dude,
here.
but the reason why I say you target me more is because
No,
me and you
I'm
have
him.
a really close
Like-
to me and you have a really close to the same play style.
We do.
So you get to play me because we do the same things.
Yeah.
I was here, Game Gang. I just played game 1 and 2.
What?
I
Yeah,
said I was.
Cole
I
played
was
game
in
1 and
boost.
2. He was the one the internet kept crashing on, and his game kept crashing.
Oh, I
so
did.
that's why
Oh,
Purple
okay.
him.
So I didn't pick a threes game that you were in. I got you.
No.
Yeah.
I'll reiterate. This has been a long day for me, so I apologize. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is really weird. Like, you just grab this pad here, and like you don't need to jump and flip. If you're the back man and you don't know how a ball's gonna go, we don't ever want to flip because he bangs us on net. You're screwed. Nice. Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay. Nice. Good try. Yeah, I get it. That's a good call. Nice touch. A little heavier than you wanted, that's fine. Nice 50. I like that you're staying here this whole time. Like, you don't have any boost. Like, you're literally just trying to stay here with them. This is good. U-turn. Good, 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 good. Okay. Love it. Bump. Oh, good try. I liked it. I see the vision. Nice. Trust your teammate to go. This is good. Nice. So I know you're low on boost here. right? He makes the pop, but if you bump him and purple's anywhere close to this ball, if you get somewhat of a decent bump on this guy, it's a wide open net. The rest of it was solid. I will say, Paulie, you want to probably start getting in free play and like trying to take off unlimited boost and just be in ball cam the whole time and get comfortable with this circle for boost paths. That way, when you're in ball cam, you feel 100% comfortable that you're picking up all the pads. Like you're trying to get pads, but you're definitely missing some.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. It's just something you got to think about and go. We're extremely far back here as well. Once that happens, we need to be coming up. Nice. Good pop. Nice. Good control. Unfortunate. That guy's extremely close to that. That's just tough. How'd you feel in your first match, Apolly, for AL?
These first 2 games are a little rough.
Nervous.
Did you settled in after that, though?
I did a little bit better.
Nice. It's always hard the first couple of weeks. You're not used to it a little bit. You're not really panicking, though. I see a lot of people when they move up, they're panicking a lot of plays. You're actually controlling quite a bit, playing your game. That's good. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, purple. What's going on here, bro? Nice. You force him, right? Okay, he gets a pop here. Can't really go for either one. I got you. I see why you did that. Whoops. Player. Yeah. Like at this point here, if you're not gonna try to 50 this man, you need to just get out so purple can come up. This is really awkward. He just goes anyway, but just try to. Our body language, if we're not common, tells everything. You're just gonna kind of delay it.
Yeah,
is
he
good.
realized it and called me off.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Those guys double a lot, bro.
Yeah, I've played Bush 100 times.
Tough. Back. Good. Honestly, here, I just turn and get in net. Like you did try to go, but if you get in the net, it just helps your life because all you have to do is guard this, right? So like you're not gonna beat either one of these guys to the ball. Like you knew you needed to jump and purple was awkward, but if you make your slide in here, right? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. He doesn't even make it, but if he puts it on net, every angle that I have from in the net pushes it upfield. I can push it out here. I can push it out that. So like when it's a ball that's above the net and we're here, right? Or trying to make a play from here, it gives them the entire net. And we have a really rough angle and we have a very tough time getting up and beating somebody that's already up. So playing inside the net will help a lot with that.
Gotcha.
Good 50. So once he beats you to that, like I'm just immediately flipping into this boost. And then I'm going to try to either stay behind and see what my teammate does and play backboard. But either way that you play this, you want to make sure you get this boost. Because the guy that's making the play is going to be your teammate here. But you want to be able to have boost to make a play. If he gets a save, you want to have boost to be able to follow it up. So no matter what happens there, you want to make sure you get that boost. But I like that you're trying to make sure that you're there and you're not leaving him out to dry. Smart. 50. Nice. Good 50. That's tough. Yeah, this is a little wrong angle. I'd probably go for the same play there, to be honest with you. Nice. Good try. So when we're in one corner, right? Like this is all fine. Go take that boost. Steal that boost from them. Because you know purple's going to have this, because you can see where the two guys are and where purple is going to be behind you. Steal that boost from them. The more that you steal their, like twos is really important to steal their corner boost because you're starving them. And the more pressure that you keep, eventually it's going to get to a point where on offense we make an air play that they can't compete with because they have no boost. So it's really important to control that boost. It's like that in threes too, but it's even more important in twos. That's unfortunate. Good save, purple. Take our time. Beautiful. That's a really far away to jump for this. So like nobody's jumped yet. And like you kind of want to go up because you want to make sure they don't try to jump and beat you to this. But you want to drive a little bit closer to this and then go for this. You're faster on the ground than you are in the air. So the closer you get on the ground and come up, you're going to get more power in whatever touch, shot, or pass that you're going to get. Because once we jump that far, like we've used almost all our boosts and we're going to lose all power. So just a little bit closer. Still got a good bounce play on it. Steal their boost, great. Purple passes, we catch these, tried. I like that you try to control it. Beautiful. I like how you went in the net there. So it's okay just to chill. Like you really have no reason to be boosting here. So your boost management will be helped a lot. Like if you just kind of coast, right? You just use the gas, you follow this play and pick up these pads like you're doing, but you don't need to use the boost as you do it. And you're just kind of coasting and see what happens. But like you also don't want to turn around. Like you didn't know if he's going to win or lose that. We want to be facing the play because if purple gets a good beat here and you're facing backwards, you're going to have to turn around to make the play. Versus if you're facing the play already, you're going to be quicker to it and get a better touch and be putting the defense on their heels. It's also a problem that I do a lot. I do a lot of, Gio calls me the figure eight king where I do a bunch of figure eights for no reason at all. Smart. Nice. That was great fake. Okay. Goes. Nice. Oh, that's tough. Let's see. So we're on offense, right? Purple's probably looking to pass to you. So at this situation, we just kind of want to sit here. We don't want to go back and be this far away from our teammate. Because if he gets a 50 here or a shot, you're not going to be anywhere close to follow it up. So you want to start following your teammate as the backman a lot closer just to be able to capitalize on plays. That's unfortunate. Bro, you can demo it a lot on some BS 50s. Almost. So you recognize this, which is fine, but you see that he's like off this 50, this aerial. Well, I say that. Let me look at it one more time from your perspective. That's just tough. I'm not gonna fault you for that. You probably do have to jump and get that. That's a really tough save to make. I thought you could play it to the ground because I thought he came off it, but you didn't. Nice. Okay. So something that'll help you, Apolly, when you're trying to make a soft touch is like just letting go of the gas and the boost. It'll just barely touch your car. It'll keep these first touches a little softer for you. Because you boosted into this, and you're trying to keep this close to you from the way that you played this. You're trying to keep it close because you think you're going to take a 50 on gray. So just let the ball hit your hood and stay on it, and then take your 50 versus boosting into it. That's weird. Okay. So you just seen one get one of their guys in the net, right? And you come over here to make this challenge. His guy is nowhere near the play black, right? So purple, I guarantee you if he's here, he's going to pass this to you. He expects you to go as an outlet here. So this is one of those rare opportunities that we get where we got people awkward, right? And we get like a pass, and that's exactly what he does. And you're up here, right? And you're playing this ball, and we got numbers the whole time. And then if you were staying on this, purple's sitting right here and waiting for a pass, and we're in a 2v1. So we want to look for those opportunities to go on the offensive as an outlet. Run for it. Good 50. Nice. Cut back in. You try to pop it above him. That's just unfortunate. Tough. Nice. Okay. Nice. Well played. We just rushed that. Honestly, if we just come up here purple and we just tap it, like I was telling Apolly earlier, we can literally tap this ball to grab this 100 boost because nobody's challenging us. We take this a lot slower, and then you're still the man on offense with 100 boost to make a play. Well, I just say that, and then you did that exact thing. This touch was just a little heavy in the first one. I'll take back what I said. That's what you were trying to do. That's unfortunate. 360s. Nice. Nice demo. Great demo, right? If you pass this to a poly, he has a wide open shot versus trying to control this. Because we didn't know where that man was going to go. This is another opportunity. If we get a quick pass to a poly there, we probably have a goal. Versus soloing this one. At 50 though. Alright, still their boost. Yeah, it's just tough. Traxel, you still here?
Yeah.
Can't think of what I want to say here. Like, is this just unfortunate, or do you want to keep your momentum as you're coasting? Because he does kind of shadow him to the corner here. Maybe cuts the angle too short.
It's kind of where the rotation's happening, and then you're following back front post, so any kind of cut just kind of screws them.
Would you have just gone and challenged here, or do you just shadow and go to net?
The
poly's pretty far out. How do you play it from here? Like if this is you, because I'm actually curious.
At this point, I can tell he's like cutting it. There's no like direct hurt with it being like there's gonna be a shot coming in here because he doesn't have like even at ML like most likely if this is gonna be a shot coming at me, it's gonna be a very slow shot coming. So at this point, I could either challenge, which I don't think it's the best idea because it's going to be an easy cut to his teammate still with your teammate not back. Or I could take my time and rotate into a better position, which that's probably
So are you saying like you would probably like maybe fake that you're going to cut because you see him about to cut and then come back here and do this and be ready for the pass or a shot? Like if you're purple,
I would reorient
kind of do this.
Yeah, I would reorientate yourself so you can come at a better angle because it is going to be a pass.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a fast pass, like you can see.
And he got bumped. Unfortunately, he couldn't do the backflip into this either.
Yeah. As you get like higher up, then maybe the pass comes a little bit faster, but not that fast.
Okay.
But you have to recognize the player's going in front of the ball and immediately move to the fact of repositioning. If you don't immediately move, then you will get caught in that spot. And if you move, you're just going to be screwed.
unfortunate bump. You took your momentum away. I like that you tried to slow play it. That's just a tough ball. It really is. There's no 150. That's weak. So here, when you see your teammates across the field, like you honestly could have just let this ball roll, but if you don't jump into this and you just let it touch your car, you can kind of roll down with it or just follow it down when it comes down. But like the heavy touch here really puts purple in a bad spot. I know that's a tough ball, and it kind of came off the wall. Honestly, I probably at this point, because I'm not really good with these pops when they're off the wall, I would just turn and power slide to the right and follow the ball down, because nobody's really challenging you yet. But as soon as you do that, Gray's like, oh, I gotta go now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a tough ball though. That's literally one of my weakest parts. Again, he's put in a really bad spot. If you notice, guys, a lot of what they're doing is just putting it above your backboard. So like when I was talking about threes earlier, the hardest thing is to guard. Nobody's guarding the backboard in AL, first of all. So any play that y'all make off the backboard is going to be extremely tough. Now, the opposite of that, if you don't play the backboard at all, like you're going to be put in a tough spot because that's what they're going to keep doing. They did that a lot this game. They put really high balls with a guy that's trailing, and then just followed it up because you have a really tough save and you have the other guys not going to be able to make the play. So we want to start trying to maybe guard more on the backboard or going a little bit quicker, not allowing them to get those backboard plays.
Unless you're me, and don't get off the backboard.
It's good to play the backboard, bro. Like it's just like sometimes it's not. It's just you gotta have the awareness of when it's right and when it's not. I don't defend the backboard very well, but I'm trying to get better at it because I know you're supposed to. But in AL, I never did, and I got a lot of stuff scored on me because of that. Okay. That ball is definitely a Polly's purple, so we want to let our teammate have this one right here. This is now really awkward. Good 50. Now, this is a good example of earlier what I was talking about. Like this is going to be something above your backboard, right? So like when we're sitting in front of the net, all we can do is pop it up, and almost anything that we pop up in this position is going to stay in front of our net. So being in the net here, because you know it's going to be something above, right? Let's go back just a little bit. Like I know you're actually in the net already. So he can't score there. He still can't score. He still can't score. That's not even on, right? He's already missed. And then that ball would have just been free. Like when we're in the net, all I have to guard is this. So if it's on target, I jump for this, right? A lot of times this is what's going to happen. They're not going to double tap consistently in AL, so that's not something that's really on my mind. This is just a free ball. So after he missed, it's just chilling here, or if black goes, I'm playing his angle and going. But playing in the net will change your life, I promise. You do keep the ball alive though, so that was a good touch. It's just a really hard touch that we don't need to do. 50, nice. Aggressive bunch. Nice. Try to control it. Purple's up. Oh, he almost did it. So I was about to say, please don't jump for this, because Gray's backflipping back to his corner. So this is literally just free. We don't need to jump for these. Because that's what's gonna happen. We've talked about that before. Like you did really well and you had your right instincts, but then you kind of like couldn't see in the camera and you thought maybe somebody would be here. Just you got to recognize when it's free and take control of it. Go, 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 go! We're down here. This has got to be a ball. Like, okay, you're trying to play a 50. I got you. Let me control that a little bit better. We can just drive up the wall with that. I know you don't have a lot of boost, but you're mechanical enough, Ripple, to just take this up the wall, even without boost, to make a pass to a poly. So let's control this a little bit more. Let's try. He just whiffs. That's unfortunate. This too. This is tough, but this is a big thing in AL. Like, we split the net, so when we come up here and play in front of the net, he has all the net to work with. Alright? So, let's see. Gets a 50. You're in an awkward spot, right? He's not there yet. Honestly, I'm coming right here, and I'm waiting. And coming here, all I have to do is go forward to make a save. But if I'm sitting here splitting the net, I have to guard this. I have to guard behind me. I have to guard above me. But if I'm here, every angle I hit is going to be away from the net and into that corner towards big boost. So this is a situation we want to play the angle on it. Paulie gets it. That's good. Why are we watching him? Can't read. Nice. Big bangs. Nice. I like that you let Purple go for that because he had a better angle. You probably thought that was a shot. I'd have probably done the same thing. Okay. Trying to push the tempo here. So like, Gray's car is pushing towards the right. Let's just stay grounded here and just come down with the ball with him. Let him bring that to us because his teammate's not even in position for a pass. So like at this point, let's see. I'm your car right now, Paulie, right? He can't really do anything. He's falling down and he's out of boost, right? So he's just gonna bring this ball down, and I'm right here. And if he jumps, I have a 50, right? But his teammate's back there, so he doesn't have a pass. So instead of jumping for that, we just stay on the ball and just hawk it until it comes down to a position that we feel comfortable for going for it.
Gotcha.
Tough. That was good. So, a little secret here, right? If you're going towards this ball no matter what, right? And this guy's gonna try to demo you. Since he's already supersonic and you're trying to race somebody to a boost, if you jump here, you're probably getting this boost every time from him, even though he's supersonic. And if you jump here, you're gonna avoid a demo, and then he is gonna be awkward, and you're on the wall with 100 boost, ready to pass your teammate. So if you get in this situation right here, I'm jumping like to land flat on the wall, and I'm gonna get this boost almost 100% of the time. You get the boost from him, but he stays in the play to be able to touch you. But if you jump here, he's out of it. He whiffs, he's out of position, and you have full control with 100 boost to make a play. That's something that I didn't know in AL for a long time until I don't even remember who told me. I think it was Mello or Straxel, but like jumping into those boosts, you'll get it quicker if somebody actually has the beat on you to get a boost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So we're down by 4. Honest to God, if Black doesn't jump here, I'm probably jumping anyway and double committing with Purple to make sure we get a goal here. If this was a tie ball game, that's the way to play it. But when we're down, we got to go aggressive on it. Honestly, y'all didn't play bad. This is a couple unfortunate positionings for your defense. And just controlling the ball a little bit more versus giving possession. That's the biggest part about twos. Honestly, it's the biggest part of any of the modes all the way to ones is controlling the ball and possessing it. Whatever team possesses the ball longer is usually going to win. Because you're going to boost starve them and you're going to make your plays, you're going to have better touches, better shots, better passes. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. Y'all definitely can beat them. If y'all run that back again, I guarantee that you probably win. And you were also playing up for your first time, so I think you did pretty well for playing up in your first series there. All right, I have a meeting.